It's over 9,000!
Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to a segment I like to call Real Discussion. Now, for my first real discussion video, I want to talk about the trailer for the new SpongeBob movie, SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water. Now, before I get into that, I just want to talk about the show a little bit. Like many fans, I stopped watching the series after the post-movie season started. I mean, the show declined sharply after the first movie came out in 2004. I mean, and the show went from witty, funny for both kids and adults to insulting and just plain hard to watch. What killed the show for me was how unlikable the characters became and how some of the characters like Squidward just became punching bags. The reason for the show's decline is usually attributed to the show's creator Steven Hillenburg leaving his position as executive producer. From what I hear, Hillenburg wanted the show to end with the movie, but Nickelodeon just couldn't let this giant cash cow go that easily. So Hillenburg left and new writers were hired, and as a result, kids and fans alike have been introduced to some of the worst episodes of any animated show, such as A Pal for Gary, Good Neighbors, One Course Meal, and Boating Buddies, to name a few. I don't hate all the post-movie episodes. There are a few gems here and there like Sandcastles in the Sand and Dunces and Dragon, but for the most part, these seasons have ranged from mediocre to just downright terrible. The pre-movie seasons to me are animated classics with a few duds here and there. I mean, every good show is bound to have them. But they had a great impact on my childhood, and they were some of the best. Well, at least the pre-movie season were alone could be the best animated show I have ever watched. Probably behind Rocko's Modern Life. Now, with all that said, I was surprised. No, really, that a new movie was out. At first, I was dreadful, but then I heard Hillenburg returned, and some glimmer of hope flickered within me. I actually didn't know a trailer was already released until a commentator from on Mr. Enter's DeviantArt page posted a link. Now, I watched the trailer, and the first half of the trailer was good. Some of the scenes they showed us were hilarious and really reminiscent of the classical era of SpongeBob. Now, the second half of the trailer, I had mixed feelings about. It seemed weird to have SpongeBob and his friends on land, the real world, and though I laughed at some of the scenes showed, it just didn't seem right seeing the characters in CGI. It actually kind of, I don't know, it just looks like a mix, not even full CGI. It just looks like I don't know if they were trying to go for realism. It looks actually, when I first saw it, it kind of looks like it was doing they were doing clay animation. And I don't know, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, we've seen SpongeBob and Patrick on Dryland in the first movie, and they were 2D animation, and it worked pretty well. So the way they went to CGI here just feels kind of a strange decision. But I'm not knocking the whole film for this because there were scenes in the trailer that seemed pretty cool. Mainly at the end of the trailer where they were turned into superheroes, and I guess the CGI works there in that regard. And that's where like some of the best scenes were, in my opinion, of the trailer. For example, SpongeBob, his powers are trapping things within bubbles, and Patrick just lying on the ground, just staring at this. Actually, in the scene, I don't know, the cannons were being fired at SpongeBob, and he trapped all the cannonballs in these bubbles, and yeah, and Patrick just touches one of these bubbles, and the thing just falls right on him, and actually, and it was pretty funny, for once I actually laughed at somebody getting hurt in SpongeBob since the movie came out more than a decade ago. But overall, my impression of this movie from the trailer is it seems like it will be good. I mean, Hallenberg is back. Maybe Nick is finally planning to end the series and doing it on a high note. If not, it'd be great if Hallenberg remained on the show for a few more seasons until the show actually ended. And since I can't really judge a movie based on the trailer, I'll have to give it a full review after I see it. In the meantime, just stick around for more from Hybrid Generation. Laters.